we've heard from the politicians, the pundits, now we're going to hear from the people. I mean, who better positioned to tell us what Canadians are thinking than two men who talk the talk 5 days a week? John Moore, Newstalk 1010 in Toronto, and Bill Carroll, 580 CFRA in Ottawa. Okay, 7.3 million Canadians voted in advance polls. I get the sense that Canadians are far more engaged this time around than I've seen in any elections I've been involved in. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think they're very engaged. It could also have been that it was very convenient to vote over Easter. I mean, people had two holidays in some places. But no, I think the turnout is probably going to be very, very large. What's interesting to me is how the narrative has changed so significantly, though. I mean, I knew some Liberal MPs who went canvassing during the Trudeau time, and they were getting doors slammed in their face. That's why they went back to Ottawa and finally said, listen, you got to go. Now the narrative is something else altogether. And, you know, it's impossible to make predictions tonight, but I can tell you, talk radio listeners are always going to be more highly engaged and more political, and frankly, as Bill has said previously, more conservative.
Yeah, but I think also, and let's pick up on that, Bill, Donald Trump has lit a fire under Canadians. Never before have I seen this kind of patriotism and pride across the country, so you must be hearing that.
Yeah, but it's been a little like musical chairs. You know, the music is playing, and it's going to be the moment it stops, where are people? Because we do have more conservative audiences, although I'm in the heart of liberal Canada. Ottawa went very red in the provincial election recently. It's a very liberal town. But my audience was absolutely fed up with Justin Trudeau. They couldn't wait to get rid of him. Then Donald Trump happened, and you definitely saw that switch. And, you know, I could criticize Trudeau any day I wanted to, and very few people defended him. There's a little more defensive Mark Carney that I've seen with our audience, but that's starting to switch back a little bit again. But I'll tell you one thing, to John's point about engagement. People are always engaged when they listen to talk radio, but I've never seen anything like it. I've been around a long time, taking phone calls and texts and messages from people for decades. They are more engaged, and I don't want to sound like Preston Manning here, but conservatives are going to be very angry if they lose this election tonight. They want to change. They're furious that other Canadians don't see that in their mind this is the same government with a new person at the head. They're not going to take it well. It's going to be a very contentious time if the election doesn't come out the way they want it to.